Good morning. If you're new here, I plan my makeup in advance for the year. I write it on a calendar. Randomly, I pick 3 palettes for the month, and I keep in 2 that I'm panning. And I write them down, and we are on day 10, which is Too Faced Pumpkin Spice. Now, if you're interested in how I plan my makeup for the year, I will leave the video right there. You can check that out. So today's colors are crazy. They are. It's Cocoa Drizzle, which is this dark brown, You Spicy, which is the pink, and Spice of Life, which is the purple. Those shades are all pretty much in the same depth, well, except for the pink. I'm going to do swatches, and I will show you what my plan is for this combination, because finally we've hit a combination where I'm going, where it's going to be tough, but we're going to do it. I'm also going to try and redeem myself after yesterday's video with this color corrector from LA Colors, this peach color corrector. I'm going to put it on before I put on my foundation. We'll see what it does, because yesterday was a complete fail with that, but what are you going to do? I also have the Dollar Tree options for this look as well. There's 4 palettes. So let's get swatching. So here are the swatches. This is Too Faced. This is Dollar Tree. As I go along, I will give you the color from the Dollar Tree palette, if you are interested in that. I am also going to bring in 2 other colors, and they are A La Mode and Oh My Gourd. So I will do those swatches now as well. So again, Too Faced and Dollar Tree. Guys, trust me, on the eyes, it's going to look exactly the same. The only difference is one of them is an eyeshadow stick. This is Ioni's Cranberry. But if you have a dark pink, like that shade there, that's all you need. So let's get going. I'm going to prime my eyes with Milani's eye primer. I'm using Lancome Lash Idole for my mascara. I'm going to prep my brows with Ioni's Brow Freeze, and look at this, guys. It's almost done. Like, there is barely any left in here. Whew. I love that. I'm panning this eyeshadow stick in Cruising, so I'm going to put this on before eyeshadow, obviously, and it won't affect the eyeshadow at all. In fact, it'll keep your eyeshadow on longer. Now, maybe not if you have oily lids, but if you have drier lids, then this is fine. This time change, guys, is killing me. And I can't believe they picked the wrong time change to stop changing the clocks on. Like, the whole reason we put the clocks back was so we would have light in the winter, in the morning. Oh my gosh, we're hooped. Anyways, the first shade is going to be A La Mode, and it is right there. And this is why I brought this shade in, because if you look at these 3, there's no way I can get a transition, but it's just not going to be very nice of an eye look. So I needed to bring in a lighter shade for it. And A La Mode is shade 14. This is the bottom row right here. And I'm placing that in the transition. Now, the equivalent shade is from Time to Retreat. Yes, it's a limited edition, and I'm sure you can find a dusty rose color from your collection, and it is shade 3 right there. And look how close it is to A La Mode. So it's going to be exactly the same on the eye. You can get these little clips, these little baby girl clips from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 18. I love them because my hair is so low density, it can't handle the big girl clips. It just can't. She is growing back, finally, after 3 years. Okay, what are we going to do next? This is not easy, because, I mean, who would put these 3 colors together in their right mind? Anybody? I don't think so. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put shade 6, Cocoa Drizzle, and the equivalent shade for that is from In Vogue, and it is shade 4 right there. Row 4, shade 1, and it looks like that. This is Too Faced, I believe. Yes, this is Too Faced. Keep getting mixed up. And I'm placing that along the lash line. Now, I really struggled. Which one do I want to put here? The dark purple or the dark brown? I couldn't make up my mind, but I chose the dark brown. So I'm placing it along the lash line, like I said, into the crease to the outer edge of my iris. That's it. And along the eyeliner line that I made. And if you're new here, I always put eyeliner there, and I use it like you would for tape, right there. Same on the other side. This is already turning out beautiful. Let's hope it's not a bust, because I have not tested this. This is first time try. That's the whole beauty of this series, is seeing if I can make these strange eye combinations work and make them wearable and beautiful. Because the point is to use these 3 shades no matter what. Normally I would have gotten rid of one of the dark shades and brought in a different color, but with this challenge I have to use these 3 shades. I can bring in more, which I did, but like I said, I have to use those 3, which is, oh, it's so difficult. The next shade is You Spicy, and it is shade 11, and it is right here. It's this pink. The equivalent shade from Ioni is their Cranberry eyeshadow stick, and again, it looks like that right there. It's going to look the same on the eye as this would. I'm placing it on the movable lid, this part here. I'm not going up here. This is precision with this color, especially with a color like this. You'd want to be precise. And I'm not bringing it into the inner corner either, just right to the end of my lash line. This isn't about using a ton of this color, it is just using this color. Again, not in here. You see how I've kept that space right there with no color on it, for lack of better words? It's early, and like I said, this time change is killing me. I can't handle this. Your body gets all messed up. Like, I couldn't sleep last night because it was like, I had, like, 8 o'clock is, 9 o'clock is 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm just like, oh, my goodness. So it should look like that. Kind of scary, but not really. The next shade I'm going to go in with is Oh My Gourd, and it is shade 13. This is almost gone. This could be gone today, like right now. And I'm really sad about that. The equivalent shade for Oh My Gourd is, well, there's two options, because if you don't have Feeling Good from the Just Vibing collection, shade 2 right there, you can bring in from In Vogue shade 3. This is shade 1. This is shade 3, row 3, shade 1. Just to be clear. So that is going in the inner corner. I really have to dig in here. Right there. And I'm going to place it over top of the pink to lighten the pink up a little bit. It just fell on my face. I felt it. Oh, this is pretty. This is like a strawberry chocolate look. Strawberries and cream. But we still have this little guy right here to put on. See, right over top of the pink, into the inner crease, right in there, the inner corner. I'm going to place it to the middle of my pupil. Oh, it's not gone, guys. I've got almost another use out of it. I don't know, maybe I should just finish it. Like, look how much is left. That is it. Aye. Is that going to get a look done? I don't know. Okay, well, the next shade is Spice of Life, and it is shade 18. It's this purple right here. The equivalent shade for Spice of Life is from Chic, and it is shade 10, row 2, shade 3. And it looks like that right there. You can build it up. I did not when I swatched it, but you can. Oh, I was going to put it, I'm putting it under the eye. I'm going to actually put it a little bit in the crease as well, on the very edge of the eye, like the very outer corner, just to deepen that up a bit. Because that brown is deep, but it's not as deep as this. And I'm really connecting it, the outer edge of my eye. And I'm only bringing it to the center of my pupil. So did it make a difference? It doesn't matter, because like I said, we are just using this shade because it was meant to be used with this eye look. Just on the very edge, like you would your eyeliner right there. And then under the eye. Oh, you guys are getting to see real life usage here, and you're going to see this gone very, very shortly. Is that not exciting? That's so exciting to me. I don't want this palette gone, and I don't want that shade gone, but what are you going to do? Ugh, I mean, it has to go at one point or another. I'm going to line my eyes with LA Colors eye marker. Let's revisit this color corrector in Peach. My goodness. So it looks like that. It's pretty peachy. I'm going to read the directions this time. And it says color correcting formula that helps blur imperfections. Use peach color corrector to help neutralize dark spots. Well, we already knew that. The application, apply on desired areas, blend thoroughly and evenly with fingertips or sponge applicator. Okay, just to be clear, right? So apply to desired area. Well, I guess my desired area would be here. I'm just going to put, I want to have the same on the other eye. 3 dots, that's it. I'm going to use my flat top foundation brush, and I know that's probably going to bother some people. I'm going to spread it with my finger first. Oh, maybe I just need to use my finger. Okay. All right, you don't need a brush. Oh, I'm all over the place with this color corrector. Some of you who use them all the time are going, oh girl, this is really peachy. I don't know if it's showing up on camera or not, but it is really peachy. It reminds me of that Ioni pink baking powder that they came out with. That was, oh my gosh, I'm using that up as blush. I'm not using it as a powder. It's far too pink. But I think if you have dark circles under your eyes, this is going to be perfect. Because it really is giving peach. Now let's put foundation over top. I'm going to be using my Revlon Color Stay in 150 Buff. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of application to see what we get putting this under the eyes over top of the peach. My goodness, I would normally never put this much foundation under my eye. Now that's a problem because I have to with this peach color. Because if I don't, then I have peach under my eye. I guess that's a duh factor. If you don't know about this brush has just, it is everything. It is the best foundation brush that I have found in quite a while. And that's saying a lot because I've gone through every application you can possibly go through. Fingers, sponge, brushes galore, none worked. The last one that worked was the foundation brush from e.l.f., but this has replaced that. You do not need high-end brushes to get a flawless look, guys. You just don't. It's not the brush. Or I should say it's not the brush price, because it actually is the brush in this case. But price does not determine how it's going to apply your foundation. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, well, I don't see any of the peach anymore under the eye. I don't know if it got swept away with the foundation or if it's under there or what. And yes, I know, I am not up on my color correctors. I know I'm not. I get it. I'm annoying. So you guys let me know. Have you tried this? Did it work for you? I don't mind it though. Like, I'm not mad at it. It's not doing anything to annoy me. So it is time for lips. Now I have 3 to choose from. I have on MAC's Grape Expectations. So you'll know which one. This is MAC's Stone, Anastasia Beverly Hills Butterscotch, and Ioni's Pomegranate Margarita. And I'm wearing Ioni's Pomegranate Margarita today. I just thought, oh yeah, I thought this would work perfect. This color, oh my goodness, guys. It is top notch. So here is the finished look, guys. I know this lipstick's a lot, and I'm gonna have to be extra careful today, but it does have to be worn because it needs to be used. I don't mind it though, because I think this eye look is light enough for this lip color, and it is still winter. Yeah, I know. I protest too much. Anyways, I will leave a playlist for you to check out for more of these looks right here, and YouTube will pick one right here that it thinks that you want to watch. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.